Absolutely forever, ever. And with that, the most recent song, this baby was going crazy. Cause he's like, ooh,
We can't believe us. We can't believe how soon.
look who in my school. That is so cool, and I thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I went to Sarah TV when it was Fantasy Will. We were in that building my 60th year, so I didn't go when it was 17, but I was in the building.
Yeah. I went to the real 1988 cemetery mission, and I went to the real Fantasy Williams before they tore it down and built a college. A middle school college. It is.
It's beautiful.
It is. Yes, it is.
We need those. We need those sustainable buildings, and we need kids to be able to feel safe where they are. So yeah,
Listen, I love museums, music. Because I was the spirit of the band is everything. Like, if you're we'd have a big band, it was like, hey, who represents us? The parades, the football games. Man, I'm just so proud that I got more than a great band. 3-5 had an amazing band.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my alumni brothers. I matched with Brandon. It was captains. You know, came to 3-5 and the battle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but it's what we do. Music is the culture. Yes. Music is a life, a way of life. But it drives everything else to the food that we want to eat, to the mood that we want to be in. It's all about the music. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. You're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Well, I was about to say, you listen to WBOK, shake it up, baby. Don't mind me.
All right, I'm going to get Coach Admin to come, and then I'll get Principal. Okay, all right. All right, well, stay safe. Well,
This is your boy, I see you live on WBOK Media. And guess what? We got it McDonough 45, where you got shake it up, baby. Busty about so crazy. And she about to jump in. She about to she's about to say, move again. Let's go say, get up.
Officials say the permanent gates are still under consideration and no timeline has been set for installation. All right, a warning from the New Orleans Police Department. They say someone is impersonating an officer trying to scam people. According to the NOPD, the scammer is impersonating an NOPD officer and telling victims that there's a warrant that'll be issued unless payment is made. Now, NOPD reminds the public that law enforcement officers do not call individuals to demand payment in order to avoid arrest or resolve warrants. They warn to never give personal information or money to people over the phone. And the Saints legend could be ending his career, but with another team. Defensive end Cam Jordan is expected to enter free agency next week after failing to reach a new deal with the Saints. He's been with this black and gold for well over a decade. The biggest hope for the black and gold that maybe they'll re-sign him. I'm Daryl Ford. That's your headlines for WBOK, and have a fantastic Friday.
Welcome to Chemical of the Month from the Community Scientist and Rise St. James. This month's focus is polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAHs, formed when fuels like oil, gas, wood, or trash are burned. These chemicals can enter the air we breathe and settle into our soil and water. Many PAHs are known carcinogens, adding to the health burdens faced by communities living near industry. Learn how to protect your health at risestjames.org.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
We proudly present a reflection of Dr. Norman C. Francis.
Hi, this is Wendell Pierce. I'm one of the owners of WBOK and Equity Media. I'm an actor, but more importantly, I grew up here in New Orleans. And one of the icons that I've always known is Dr. Norman C. Francis. He was a leader in the community that didn't just talk the talk, but he walked the walk. He was a man who made me understand the importance of the mantra to exercise your right of self-determination. And he also taught me that education is your first wealth. Nothing monetary, nothing that is property, but the wealth that you get from getting a great education is something that no one will ever be able to take away from you. And what he did by leading Xavier University for 50 years, after he decided to make that pivot from being a lawyer in the civil rights movement to a leader in the education movement, knowing that there's the one thing that can actually change lives. Education can actually change people's minds, and the power of education and knowledge can change their spirit. And that was the weapon that he used to fight injustice, to give people opportunity, to make sure that those who did not have a voice received a voice, and those who did not have a way made a way out of no way. He gave them the tools that they needed to have a successful life. And whenever confronted with the violence and the ignorance of racism and oppression, Dr. Norman C. Francis gave us the weapons to fight back, because he knew there are those who will never have our best interest at heart. So we would have to do it ourselves. And the way to do that is to make sure that you are empowered. There's a line in the play, Waiting for Godot, where he says, all humanity is us. Let us do something while we have a chance before it's too late. And that's the lesson that Dr. Norman C. Francis taught us. Do something now before it's too late. He's left us a great legacy in his death, a reminder of what we have to do. What is our contribution to the paradigm going to be? He's given us a blueprint and given us the great command and call to service. So thank you, Dr. Francis. Rest in peace.
This morning reflection of Dr. Norman C. Francis has been proudly presented to you by your friends at WBOK.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
This little Heidi and I'm about to run this beat. I'm about to shake it up with my boy DJ Roddy. I'm about to make you dance, bigger in the pants. Come on, let me see you dance, let me see you shake that. Dance, dance, I really make some dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Knocking, let the beat use you. Bass bumping, melody grooves you. Body moving, rhythm running through you. Sounds of my voice make you rock your bones loose. Gotta feel the rhythm, the ups up, the drillers, the hips to left to right, like you hit and riveted. The way you make it jiggle and juggle look like experience. In the age of race, no matter, just let me tell you this dance. Run your ball and swing out, but you can vibe by yourself, walk with it, hip out. This dance, back it in reverse and party hot, low, kick your boat, dropping like a stop, walk, dance. But can you do it like this? Arch your back, work it, erg, the conviction and twist. Just dance, head down, stop. Now wobble with your back, make it clap, now bust. Dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. The flow right there, go right there, bend over, bust it open, that's the flow right there. Face down. That's how it go right there. If you're instead, then you gotta show me more out there. You gotta shake it like a bouncer, like a hop it like a. I want your hands on your knees like a proper. I'm from New Orleans, so you know you gotta twerk it like a. You know it's culture where I'm from, I gotta get it out. I told her bend it over, built like a Chevy Nova. Got me grinding like a brick on the road roller. You know it's fresh when she swim, but don't just take her order. I told her dance, so you won't, just don't blow the motor. She ain't fake it, she don't even need no head and shoulders. But I want neck, but it her own when it's over. We got action that I'm attracted to. The way you flex your body, got it after you. She make me dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Come on, baby, just hit the floor, get with on it, drop it low, we make hits in the window, start get with on it, make it rock, sizzle, make you work out to that beat. Come on, baby, hit the floor, make it wiggle, drop it low, I'ma hit it from the back like a ball in that bag. She gon' make it clap like I'ma have it. She gon' work it out all summer. All that she must have got it from my mama. Monkey on the stick, monkey on the monkey on it. Poke it out, baby, what you working with? Take the shirt off, sweat and bricks. I love the way you try to pick it up quick. Dance already, dance already, dance already, dance already, dance everybody see you dance. Dance when you swinging handstands. Dance, you working with your shake it when you dance. You dance. Dance, work it when you dance. Dance, shake it when you dance. Dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Dance already, you make them dance, make them dance already, you make them dance to this beat. Dance already, dance already, dance already.
Welcome back to the front porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. Host Kimber White Dupree. And who are you?
The greatest.
Good God. And on the other side of the glass, back at the Garrett, and I have super producer Nyron Sanders with us, and we have some company here on Front Porch. I would like to welcome for the first time to the Front Porch Dr. Desmond Moore, the head of school of the McDonough 35. Good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing great. It's a great day to be around Eagle.
It is a wonderful day to be around Eagle during this entire 3-5 weekend. Like, this is my, I think, third one being able to be involved, and this year I really over it. So for you,
It's true blessing. Like I said, it's time to be around Eagle. School community, just embrace me, and
so far, tell the people who you are, where your people from, give me the whole spiel.
I got it. I'm cut off. One with a shortcut.
Come on.
I said hello.
Yes, yes.
I'm
upbringing and going to the schools, having been an educator and a leader around the city, being here at McDonough 35, what has the difference been?
it's there's no high school in the city, state, probably in the country like McDonough 35 Senior High School. Its uniqueness isn't just in the fact that it's one of the oldest high schools in the
You have to, and a lot of people don't like to own what it is that they're dealing with, which prevents the progress even quicker. But for sure, um, it's never just for personal gain. It is always to make sure that the opportunities that were afforded us uh, are built upon
Right.
and not taken away. So again, I appreciate you for the grace that you have shown the alumni, because I am a third generation grad, and I also have a cousin who's here who's the fourth. So
Gotcha.
we are a family of alum who want to see the school, and I mean so many cousins and whatnot in
Yeah.
between. We
Yeah.
want to see
Yeah.
the students in the city, the kids in the city of New Orleans, to get the best and the brightest, which is what we pride ourselves on saying.
Yeah. Ronnie, listen, if I didn't learn anything, one, no matter where you go, you're going to meet a Ron Eagle.
Wherever you are,
You're
there
going to
is a Ron Eagle.
somewhere.
Yes.
Let's y'all get y'all shot.
Definitely, definitely. And Ron Eagles want their loved ones to be Ron Eagles.
Yes.
You know, it's there are some places, some schools where people have abandoned the legacy of the school. And their children don't go there. They don't work there. They don't give back their time, their energy, or their money to the school. They abandon school. That's not the case at McDonough 35 Senior High School. We have senior night, and we have alum from classes decades and decades ago that are still donating to students. And it's not just those students who are finishing in the top 10.
Right.
It's those students who are trying their very best, who are still representing McDonough 35 Senior High School as it should be represented. And those who are just living that they are the best and the brightest. So it's a man. It's no high school like that. No high school like that.
So
You've heard it here from the leader. Yeah.
So many words. He just let y'all know. Babies that get all C's and D's, we do for them too. I love it. I love it.
We have to take care of everybody, and the spirit of community here at McDonough 35, again, it can be very intense. I know that because I've seen people advocate for the best practices to their understanding, right? And maybe one person doesn't have all the answers. However, even though that one person may not have all the answers, if we collectively put our heads together, we can figure it and work it all out. But again, I appreciate you showing grace to the alum, also listening and providing spaces for us to collaborate to make sure for the students they get the best and the brightest treatment.
Listen, we never close, so the doors are always open. We never close. It's one of those places where the school community is truly in the building. I mean, you can pull up to McDonough 35 on a Saturday, on a Sunday, and there are cars in the parking lot. There are people, using the cafeteria in the auditorium. There's a 40-year reunion in the atrium.
Listen, I have my dad's 50th year reunion handkerchief because like they come back and his classmates, my dad has passed on, but his classmates are in full regalia, and they're out here and they make sure that the school, that the kids, they come back to hold the conversations. The class of 92 right here up and through the building. But we definitely however we can support you because you are making sure things move and shake for our students here. Please let us know if there are messages and information that we need to amplify for the school and for the community. You have an open invitation to come and share.
I'm definitely glad you asked that. So there are two things that I will ask of you. One, we send out weekly communications, and sometimes those communications fall on deaf ears. Right? But if we could have someone to echo some of those communications, especially the ones that are very urgent. Currently, we have 72 seniors whose parents haven't completed their FAFSA information, right? And in many places that's a graduation requirement whether you're going to college or not. So things like that. If I could get WBOK to kind of help.
Listen, not just for 35 students' parents. If you have a senior, make sure their FAFSA is completed. If you need assistance with that, let somebody know at your school. And I mean at all of the schools, because I too have a senior who's graduating from high school this year. And that was one of the things that we had to make sure was done. And don't wait till the last minute, because if you're looking for aid, it runs out very quickly, especially in this administration.
It does. And secondly, so while I enjoy sitting here having this conversation with you all, and I appreciate it. This is not an area of strength for me. I am not.
He
platform is
shy.
different. I'm usually kind of behind the scenes making things happen. But I have students who thrive on platforms. They have dreams of podcasts and hosting radio and being on air. But if I could have someone to mentor them, a lot of times they think you just arrive, right?
Say less, because first of all, WBOK is a teaching studio. We have students at Xavier who intern every year, but this past summer we had about 10 high school students from across the city who came to intern. So the summertime is coming up. You let us know how many you have, and we will figure out how we can accommodate them. They'll get training on the board. They'll get in front of the mic training. Actually, the person who does that is right there. Super producer Nair Sanders. So for sure, we are the people station, and we want to make sure that our people, particularly right now, are getting all of the resources they possibly can. So consider this your open invitation to come and let us know what's going on and what's needed, because none of this happens with a silo. Not any of this happens in silo. And I look forward to holding conversations with you. Yeah, we're gonna get you on the mic some more, because you're the head of school, so you're gonna have to lead as by example.
I
What
want
you
to
say?
say congratulations. Let me tell you why, bro. Black man to black man, father to father.
Yes.
It's amazing, because I have two sons, and seeing fathers, black fathers, be great leaders is what we need in the community. So,
I appreciate it.
You're doing an amazing job for what I see. They done built this high school like a college, y'all.
It's amazing, and the football field is on its way. So listen, don't sleep.
2027.
35 is on the rise. I want to thank you, Dr. Desmond Moore, for joining us here on the Front Porch. And again, you have an open invitation to join us. We're going to take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK at the McDonough 35 on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
I appreciate it.
Field is on its way. So listen, don't sleep. 35 is on the rise. I want to thank you, Dr. Desmond Moore, for joining us here on the Front Porch. And again, you have an open invitation to join us. We're going to take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK at the McDonough 35 on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
I appreciate it.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Warm and muggy to start the day once again. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, but clearing by the time we get to the afternoon. A few spotty showers expected for the first half of the day, and that will continue into the second half of the day. Not expecting a washout, though. Highs today will be 81 to 84 degrees, still well above average. For tonight, lows 66 to 70. And then for Saturday, back into the 80s, spotty showers. And then for Sunday morning, we're expecting storms to roll through. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating, because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Ochsner Health knows that happiness is healthiness. Join us Saturday, March 14th for the 5th Annual Family Health and Wellness Expo in New Orleans East. Ochsner Health, NOR, the Pontchartrain chapter of Lynx Incorporated, and Health Blue are teaming up with community partners to bring you a day of free health screenings, Nord Summer Camp registration, STEM activities, fresh food giveaways, and much more. It all happens March 14th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Joe W. Brown Park Recreation Center, 5601 Reed Boulevard. Be happy. Stay healthy.
This is The Law and Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Comparing the cost of will, successions, and trusts.
A will might only be a few $100s, but your family could end up paying more in legal fees.
Trust costs more upfront, but saves time, stress, and potentially thousands.
Think of it as paying a little now to avoid a big bill later. Smart planning means big savings for your family. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
All right now.
Pop Sizzle, you're rocking with the greatest.
What we doing?
The greatest. Yep. You're rocking with the greatest.
You better get you some, cause you don't know when the next time's gonna be.
Get you some.
You better get you some, cause you don't know when the next time's gonna be.
Get you some.
You better get you some, cause you don't know when the next time's gonna be. You better get you some, cause you don't know when the. Everybody get you some. Get you some. 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 Everybody get you some. Get you some.
Please don't make me low.
No.
Nobody's gonna love you like I know.
Ain't nobody gonna love you like I know.
Booty bopping, yeah.
Booty bop, bop, boppin', boppin', bop, boppin', boppin'. Booty boppin',
Booty bopping,
booty boppin',
booty bopping,
booty boppin',
booty bopping,
booty boppin',
booty bopping,
booty boppin',
club dropping,
booty boppin',
booty bopping,
booty boppin',
booty bopping,
booty boppin',
booty bopping, booty bopping, booty bopping, you bopping, you work it with your bopping, you shake it with your bopping. Booty bopping, yeah, you bopping, got you bopping, everybody see you bopping, got you bopping, work it with your bopping, got you bopping, I know that you bopping, got you bopping, work it with your bopping, got you bopping, wiggle with your bopping, got you bopping, you wobble with your bopping, got you bopping, got you wiggle, you working just a little, bust it just a little, not a little, to wiggle, not to wiggle, you bust it to shake it, you rock it with your wiggle, get you, yeah, get you, got you some, got you work and get you some, get you some,
everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, get you some.
Please don't let me low. Nobody's gonna love you like I know.
Ain't nobody gonna love you like I know.
Booty bopping, yeah.
Booty bop, booty.
Right here, let's sing it up right here.
Everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, get you some, everybody get you some, everybody get you some, everybody get you some,
Welcome back to the front porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and at home is Jared Bro. And what you're getting ready to hear is the McDonough 35 Marching Rhyme Eagles getting ready to come through and give a show for the alumni and the students. So you're going to hear a little noise. You know how bands are, and it's definitely going to catch the acoustics in here. However, they are here to represent for this 3-5 weekend. I am super excited about this because, like you said before, it was like, well, I want to jump in too.
I want to jump in.
I don't really want to do it with the kids, and we're going to do it tonight.
Okay.
I'm cheering, I'm singing.
All right.
So let the kids do their thing, and we love to see it. But listen, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, but they're getting ready to bring them through in a little bit.
I need a
So
drum.
not a drum.
Give me a tenor drum or a bass drum. I must be honest.
You're gonna get in with the kids.
Roll in with them.
Matter
of fact, I'm gonna be rapping while they playing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, because the little baby who was over when he saw you, he was trying to get his scat in
Listen.
and get into the bounce.
Whenever they hear that urban scat, it's like their feet get just moving like ants on them. Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. And right now, like we said before, the music is the soundtrack for all that we do here in the city. And I am grateful to be able to witness what the people say don't be happening. The kids always doing stuff. The kids be practicing. The kids be, studying. The kids be doing other projects.
The kids be doing all kinds of. I have to see this wall down here. You see that art that they drew?
Yes.
Listen, man, you got some amazing, talented kids. Like
absolutely, the talent is unmatched in the city because the flavor is all about how we represent our culture
anywhere in the world.
Yes,
but you would never ever have joy like in the city of.
No, not at all. Not
serious.
At all. And we don't. I don't feel appreciated all the time, but we have the time to be able to appreciate what it is that we have before us. And if we don't capitalize on it, somebody else gonna be making off like a fat rat. So
well, guess what? Disney got us in every park that they have. They got something dedicated to New Orleans. We've done a great job so far. Here they come.
I think so. Here
Ladies
we go.
and gentlemen, all the way from Rod Eagle.
Here we go.
Make some noise for 3-5.
3-5. Here they go. There you go. I love it.
Let's get it. Oh, there they go. There they go. Hey, CT. Decided to be at the parade. Hey.
That's one of my kids right there.
Hey, kids. Get it, girls. Get it. Swing them on.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Shout out to the lady drum major. Let's go, sis. Let's go.
With a tuba. Trombone. Yeah.
Shout out to McDonough 35 watching Rod Eagles. Let's go. Majorette coming through. And this one of my babies too. Let's go, Meg. Let's go. Swirl.
School spirit is amazing. Yes, Lord. School spirit. Jump in.
Here they go.
Jump out. Nah.
And here come the drummers. That's another one of mine right there. Diamond, yes. I want to get in the line. I want to get in line too. Let's go.
See what we have to offer. The best, the brightest. That story has to be told beyond today.
WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. New York and 23 states are suing to block President Trump's new tariffs, saying he's sidestepping a recent Supreme Court ruling. Black New York Attorney General Letitia James.
And now the president has chosen a different route to accomplish the same unlawful, illegal, and unconstitutional goal.
Attorneys general argue the levies are unlawful and drive up costs, citing data shows Americans are paying more of the burden. The DOJ is preparing to offer plea deals to about a dozen defendants in a mob-linked illegal poker case that also includes several NBA figures. More than 30 people were indicted last year, including Heat guard Terry Rozier, Blazers coach Chauncey Billups, and former player Damon Jones. And Apple Music is rolling out new AI transparency tags to flag songs, videos, and artwork created with artificial intelligence. Labels and distributors must disclose AI use, though Apple says if nothing is listed, it assumes none. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Come on. Hot sizzle. It's the greatest. Yep. You're rocking with the greatest. Come on.
I gave you all that I had, so I gave you all of me. You took
Wanna be loved, not just tolerated. Don't treat me like an option, and you obligated. I done had so many toxic, I've been jaded, and he dated real love. So broke, they couldn't feel love. Had some I reveal love, and one about to know it. That wasn't real, they just want to bend me over. And went out the nine, sleeping on his mama's sofa. And went out the east, breaking the calls to get his door up. Them was so up, but I had to shake back. I realized I'm the same that they lack. Self-love, so chasing, I chase stacks. Once you love yourself, ain't no replacing that, they straight facts. Now my paper straight like I'm still moving work. Watch got diamonds in the face like who's he hurt. Yeah, I had to fix my life and do the work. So if it's me and you know who I'm choosing first.
You're rocking with the greatest. I wanna be loved.
Gotta get back to love.
Yep. You know we love. Yep. We need love. Yep. I wanna be loved.
Gotta get back
Hot sizzle.
to love.
You rocking with the greatest.
Check it out. Let the butterfly of love go where it wants to go. Just another page in the book of rare biology.
Welcome back to the front porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and with me is super producer Nara Sanders. Oh wow, Jared is back on the ranch. But of course, since we are in the building, we might as well talk to the people of the building. We have another guest that is joining us here on the front porch. Go ahead and tell our listening audience who we have the pleasure of speaking with today.
My name is Mecca Notes Devia.
Yes. And I had to stop you because you are currently directing.
Yes, I'm currently the director of the choir here at McDonough 35, the singing Ronnie.
Yes, the Singing Round Eagles. And you and I share a common teacher, Miss Veronica Downs Dorsey.
Yes.
And you are coming in to fill some big shoes.
Yes. Very big shoes. Miss Veronica Downs Dorsey was a legend at McDonough 35. She was my teacher through life. Really.
Yes, not just not just second period, far beyond, far beyond.
And actually, I'm not a McDonough 35 grad.
Okay.
I took private lessons from Miss Veronica at the age. I started at the age of 4.
Okay.
And she was the director of my church choir. Yeah.
St. Peter Claver or
St. Monica.
St. Monica.
But yeah, I mean, Miss Veronica and even Miss Seals, Miss Patricia Seals, there's such a great legacy here at McDonough 35 when it comes to singing Ryan Eagles, and I'm so happy to be here, and also so happy to have the support of the alumni. So by me not being an alum, I was kind of nervous sometimes. I'm like,
yeah, because we can be pretty aggressive.
Yeah, but I have received nothing but good love and support from the Alumni Association and alum that have come through and helped us. So I'm appreciative of that.
Absolutely. We're happy to have you. I've had the pleasure of singing with you recently. So I look forward to us continuing the friendship, the kinship, and also be in joint support to support the kids, because that's a task. And we are pretty judgy when we come to 35 stuff.
Yeah. And I was just talking to the alumni choir president that it's different these days with kids these days. A lot of kids don't come from musical backgrounds as a lot of 35 alum have, or even like church backgrounds. A lot of us learn how to sing in church choirs, come in youth choirs. Have kids
never parted their lips, because middle school and elementary school provided the landscape for us to go forward. If you at least got to taste it in elementary school. I know that New Orleans culture and schools are in the process of rebuilding, but the music has
we got to bring it back.
Yeah, we have to bring it back because it also assists with the culture in the school.
Yeah, It does.
Definitely does.
It definitely does, and you see that with even like the roots of music. You know, where their kids go, those programs seem to flourish. So we need something similar for choir.
Absolutely, absolutely. And since you didn't already put it out there, I'm putting it on your head. I will help.
Yeah.
And any other singing Ron Eagles or Ron Eagles who are just music enthusiasts, we have an opportunity for us to continue the legacy that has been taken. I did have Miss Seals as a choir director my freshman year, and then continued on and finished with Miss Downs. But like you said, those are teachers that last throughout life. They're not just for in the classroom, and we all felt the impact of Miss
Oh yeah,
Downs,
definitely.
and we keep seeing the impact of Miss Downs when we say alumni, we need y'all to show up.
Oh yeah, they show
They
up
show up and
in
they show up with
droves.
their ears finely tuned. Because if you off key, listen, we know where it came from.
And it's such a sight to see when alum come, because not only is the sound amazing, but a lot of the alum are readers. So that's something that students can look forward to. It's like when it's kind of like a direct implementation of what I'm trying to do in class. I'm like, hey, this is how you read notes, and we have alum coming reading the pages. I'm like,
Yes.
you can do it too. They here, you can do it as well.
Ah, yeah. I think we have an opportunity to make lifelong lovers and appreciators and also practitioners of music. Reading was something that you had to do here.
Mhm.
You just couldn't just listen for the keys and the do re mi's and the mi
Right.
fa. So yeah, no. And if you were not aware, you were not paying attention. It showed. But I applaud you for taking up the reins. You do have our support. Let us know if you need any additional support, because I see that we'll have a long future here.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Well, Mecca, I appreciate you for joining us here on the front porch. I'll definitely see you throughout the weekend.
All right.
But yes, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I will see you tonight.
All right. Thank you. See you
All
later.
right, absolutely. We're gonna bring on another guest who is also with the McDonough 35 singing Ron Eagle family, and can share more with you about what's happening and taking place in the school. I was here last night as he was directing, but he'll give you some more information. Good morning. Welcome to the front porch, and tell our listening people who we have the pleasure of talking to today.
Good morning. My name is Terrence Brown, class of 1988 from Down 35, and I'm happy to be here with you.
Yes, I'm happy to have you. Now, this weekend has been happening. We've been having 3-5 weekend for a while now.
Yes.
And this year, there are some more additions and some extra things that we're seeing being presented
Yes.
to us. And how are you feeling about participating this go round?
So I am super excited. So funny thing happened last year at 35 weekend. I was confronted. I was blessed to be one of the many. So 35 has a long tradition and the proud right to um, be the first student-led gospel choir that appeared in New Orleans Public Schools.
Yes.
It was started in 1974 by a student named Jacqueline Mayfield.
Jacqueline Mayfield,
And
yes.
so they said, "Why in the choir singing Terrence?" And I'm like, I don't know. And so somehow that task was thrusted upon me to kind of gather us together. Unfortunately, we had the untimely death of the former music teacher, Miss Veronica Leanne Downs Dorsey, in the interim. And so when she passed at the end of 2025, they did pull together aggregation of singers to be able to minister for her funeral.
I was there.
And so, yes. And so we took that energy, built it with other students from across the country who will all be converging on McDonough 35 this evening. And tonight we will make history as we will be the first alumni group of Singing Rhine Eagles to come together at one place at one time to present music to our Rhine Eagle audience in memory of Miss Veronica Downs, but in celebration of all of the music teachers who have come at McDonough 35, from Mr. Hogan to Miss Patricia Seals to, of course, Veronica, and now Mr. Dibby, who's also working here. So we're super excited.
Yes, super.
I've been walking the halls this morning, and people they make rehearsal. I said, just come on, just come on. So we're excited to be a part of this event.
And I'm happy to also witness it and share the information because oftentimes we don't talk about our high schools to younger generations enough that we feel they get the pride. But I think every time we come to McDonough 35 and converge literally on the school, the kids get to see the legacy that they will be stepping into upon graduation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just as we stood on shoulders of those who come before us, we are doing the same thing for these students, and I'm blessed to be a part of that.
And thank you so much for making sure the charge is led.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
That's Terrence Brown, ladies and gentlemen, singing Ryan Eagle. We will definitely be hearing more from him. And if you'll be here tonight, you'll definitely be in the know and to be able to hear the sounds. And joining me now is a young lady I had to have a conversation with because I haven't seen someone who appears in life like me holding the baton and leading the band. So tell our listeners your name, your classification, and what it is that you're doing.
My name is Natalia Smith, class of 2026, and I am the head drum major of McDonough 35.
Yes, and I saw you at I think it was homecoming, and I was like, "You got a girl drum major." Ooh, and I had to have you come on and talk to us about one leading the band and leading the band as a woman. How is that going?
It's going fine actually. You're gonna have your trips and troubles, honestly, as being over a bunch of people and supposedly a band that's supposed to be like only male, but they have some female. So it's really good, but at the same time, you have your ups and downs.
But I am very proud. I was definitely glad to see you leading the way and also doing it with such class.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing much more of the things that you do. Now, what's your classification?
2026.
Okay, so next year. So as a junior, you leading the band?
No, I'm a senior.
Okay, 2020. Oh, Twix, this is this is your year. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm thinking next year, but yes, as a senior leading the band, how are you feeling during this 3-5 weekend?
I'm feeling good, honestly, to see everybody back in the building, going back to the old classes that they had, especially the people that came from Kellerec. It's really nice to see people that are still coming back, putting in on what they used to be or where they used to be.
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna take this break, y'all. You listen to the front porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Want consistent color for every job? Milo's Pro Rewards members get a 20% paint discount on future purchases after paint annual qualifying spend reaches $3,000. Plus, order eligible in-stock paint and paint supplies by 2 p.m. for free same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Improving is easy at Lowe's. Excludes spray paint and mist tints. More exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Subject to change. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Same-day delivery valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. Details at Lowe's.com/same-day delivery.
Hey, y'all. Make sure you tune in on Thursdays at 12:30 p.m. for the Rule with Chef Bunny, sponsored by Blue Plate Mayonnaise on WBOK 12:30 a.m.
You're on the front porch with WBOK 12:30 a.m.
There's something in life that I haven't got. As long as I'm living away from my favorite spot. I know of a city where you and I gotta go. It's always a party and the seafood prices are low. Oh, that city is calling to me and I gotta respond. Because I ain't nothing like eating beignets hanging in the Cafe Du Monde. Yeah, to boogie on Jackson Square and go on Bourbon Street. And then go down to the 6th Ward and dance to the funky beat. Because I gotta be in New Orleans where the brass bands play. I'll have some filet gumbo and some etouffee. I feel the Crescent City calling me today. Because there ain't no doubt my soul is it New Orleans.
Welcome back to the front porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and we are still on the campus of the McDonough 35 Senior High School, along with super producer Nyron Sanders. And just as he just walked by, I got Travis Phipps. Listen, you walk by the table that you get to come up. Your turn. The price is right. Come on down. Good morning, and good morning. It is 3-5 weekend. I've been kidding people passing by. Sizzle had to step and go handle some other business, but the kids were very fascinated with him being here, and he was very happy to oblige with all of the shenanigans during this 3-5 weekend. But how has it been for you?
Well, 3-5 weekend is a labor of love for me, being part of the class of 1996 and the deputy director of Inspire NOLA, a deputy director of engagement for Inspire NOLA. This is one of my babies. And,
Yes.
and it's to watch it grow from year one to now, this is year four, and see, you know, over 7,000 RSVPs across the weekend.
That is
and
crazy.
55 classes signed up for a tent space tomorrow for the picnic. You have 100 alumni here right now giving back with Career Day and the Career Fair. We're gonna have 1,000 people in the building tonight for the explosion. We
Yeah.
have 13 acts. It's just to see the excitement, and you're on social media and everybody's posting, and
It's literally maroon and gold.
it's literally maroon and gold. And we're the best and the brightest. So we always got to set the standard and show people how this go. We might not have done it first. But
Yeah.
we definitely do it the best.
Absolutely. And I mean, we have a lot of firsts if we're going to really run the tape. But as we are here, we have teachers who are alum, who have committed their careers to being here. And then we have so many people who have come back to share their experience in the professional world to give pathways, or at least let kids know these are your options as you are leaving. And there's so many different non-traditional pathways that are available that we didn't know about.
Right.
And now we have people who have trailblazed and come back to share with the students here. What are you looking forward to the most this weekend?
So right now the career fair is going on, and I love that event simply because our kids get to leave with opportunity. Right?
Mhm.
So right now the juniors and the seniors are in the gym and they're talking to employers. Right.
Mhm.
So as we have kids that are going to graduate in less than 50 days.
Yes.
Like graduation is 50 days away.
I
So
know.
as we have kids that's going to graduate, it's good to be able to put them in front people who can help them transition to that next part of life. And I mean, the picnic is always a highlight. It's
Yeah.
always a highlight. You get to see so many people that you shared the building with. You get to see people that were here in the original building. The oldest class is going to be represented tomorrow is 1960.
I love it. I love
All
it.
the way to 2020.
Yeah.
Right. So you have kids from building one to Ron Eagle Way, right?
Yes.
And everybody in between.
5 buildings.
5 buildings.
5
And to
locations.
have that in one place
Mhm.
tomorrow, like I don't care what anybody else says. That's why we have 109 years of history, right? It is just amazing. So I really look forward to that, and just seeing all the maroon and gold, just everybody loving on each other. That's really the highlight.
It's absolutely been hug, kiss for the last week. And so I'm looking forward to that continuing on. I want to say thank you for the work that you do with Inspire NOLA, and also with keeping me informed on things that are going on. Cause I know I tend to, hey Travis, can you let me know what's happening? I appreciate you indulging us with that, but also not only seeing to it that the continuity, even though the buildings have changed locations, the continuity of the family of the alum has been continued, because we come back to get the love too.
Yes. And it's great. And I'm gonna say this before I get off of here. I just want any Ron Eagles that's listening, let's make sure we donate to our scholarship,
Yes.
because this is how we make sure that our future Ron Eagles are taken care of and that they get to see that we love and appreciate what they do and the hard work they put in. So if you haven't given, we have many opportunities across the weekend.
Several. Pick a class. There's a class
There's a
competition,
class
so you can
competition.
contribute to a class. If you have a loved one of a certain class, contribute to that class, and it'll definitely be
And no
shared.
amount is too small.
Absolutely. Listen, we take it all. It'll all add
Yes.
up.
Yep.
Travis Phipps, thank you for joining us here
Thank
on
you
the
for
front
having
porch.
me.
Of course, you'll be back when we're in the building, but
Yep,
thank you
yep.
so much for the work you're doing. Go ahead. I know you got to go get to it.
All right, see y'all later.
Yes. This is a labor of love. We have many people who have donated their time, donated their money, and also donated or committed their service to the students here at McDonough 35. And yes, I love my high school, but I'm telling you, no matter what high school you went to, you can provide that assistance as well. And if your high school is no longer with us, it has been closed, find out where the location is and how you can support those kids, because this is not a project that can be done by one set of hands. We need many hands involved to support the students across the city of New Orleans, and even where you are in your area, whether it be outside of the state or even around the world. Find an opportunity for you to support students. Find an opportunity to support families, and we'll see a lot of the change that we want to see if we put that energy out there. Sounds like they're getting ready to corral people into this foyer area. All of the teams and clubs have their tables so that they can encourage others to participate and sign up. There's band, there's speech and debate. It looks like it's health careers. There's sports tables. They have all of their accomplishments and or your opportunities on how you can connect to them. And it's right here. So Ron Eagles, if you're listening, come on through. Community members, if you're listening, you can come too. There's room for everybody. We're going to take this break. We'll listen to the front porch on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. uh, your opportunities on how you can connect to them. And it's right here. So, Ron Eagles, if you're listening, come on through. Community members, if you're listening, you can come too. There's room for everybody. We're going to take this break. We'll listen to the front porch on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
News update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Warm and muggy to start the day once again. We'll see mostly cloudy skies, but clearing by the time we get to the afternoon. A few spotty showers expected for the first half of the day, and that will continue into the second half of the day. Not expecting a washout, though. Highs today will be 81 to 84 degrees, still well above average. For tonight, lows 66 to 70. And then for Saturday, back into the 80s, spotty showers. And then for Sunday morning, we're expecting storms to roll through. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hoops, Heat, The Truth, on demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review, because the game doesn't stop when the show ends.
It's off the top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
In my years as a journalist in this city, I learned to measure leaders not by their titles, but by their steadiness under pressure. By that measure, Dr. Norman C. Francis stood tall, taller than most. For 47 years, think about that, 47 years, he led Xavier University of Louisiana as its president. He did so in good times and bad times. Xavier has been through decades of social upheaval, political change, and economic uncertainty, and he led quietly, intelligently, with purpose. He was the first African-American lay president of a Catholic university in this nation. That alone speaks volumes. But what speaks louder is what he built. Xavier became a national model, producing African-American doctors, scientists, pharmacists at rates that reshaped opportunity in this country. He understood that education was the most powerful antidote to injustice. And when injustice was front and center during the civil rights days of the Freedom Riders, he did not shrink from the moment. When Hurricane Katrina exposed the painful vulnerabilities of Louisiana, he did not retreat to the ivory tower. He stepped forward to help guide recovery, lending credibility, wisdom, and moral clarity when they were desperately needed. 8 presidents sought his counsel, 8 presidents. But here at home, it was students, generation after generation, who were the true beneficiaries of his life's work. I've questioned many in authority over the years. Some rose to the occasion, some did not. Dr. Norman C. Francis did consistently. His was not performative leadership, it was purposeful leadership. In a time when our nation often feels unmoored, his life reminds us that integrity, faith, intellect, and service still matter. 47 years was not simply tenure. It was testimony. New Orleans and America are better because Dr. Norman C. Francis answered the call. This is Norman Robinson, Off the Top.
Oxner Health knows that happiness is healthiness. Join us Saturday, March 14th for the 5th Annual Family Health and Wellness Expo in New Orleans East. Oxner Health, NORD, the Pontchartrain chapter of Lynx Incorporated, and Healthy Blue are teaming up with community partners to bring you a day of free health screenings, NORD summer camp registration, STEM activities, fresh food giveaways, and much more. It all happens March 14th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Joe W. Brown Park Recreation Center, 5601 Reed Boulevard. Be happy, stay healthy.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub to shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the front porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and still with me is Nyron Sanders on the campus of the McDonough 35 Senior High School, 4000 Ron Eagle Way. And Jared is back at the ranch on the historic campus of Xavier University. And I am pleased to be returning also with some company. Let the people know whose voice they will be listening to for the next few minutes before we get the run off.
Okay. My name is Jordan Harper, and I serve as a director of bands for the McDonough 35 Senior High School.
Yes, and I am happy to be an Iran Eagle alum. But I heard that band this morning. We all heard it, and they sound amazing.
Thank
So
you.
kudos to you and your staff. It's very nostalgic to see the marching groups that, of course, I participated in. I was a cheerleader,
Okay.
and to see the band and the sound. I sang in the choir. I know what pitch and tone sounds like, and you don't have a bunch of screaming sharps and flats going on. And so I know that there's work that goes in for
Definitely.
that. So congratulations to you, and hopefully you will see continued growth as kids are learning about music, because we lost like a span of time of kids being able to go into high school already prepared to
Right.
play music, because our Bells and Gregory's and Fantasy Williams, all of those middle schools, we don't have them
Yeah.
anymore. But we're slowly coming back to where the elementary schools are including music programs, so that when they get to high schools, the kids come with a skill set. Because it's got to be a little challenging
Yeah,
to
it's
start from
definitely
scratch.
challenging. I'm taking in a lot of beginners right now, but they're excited about the program. We're working hard. We're getting them in the class so I can do the fundamental things. So it's a growing process.
Yeah. Oh, I know, and the work that you have committed to is work.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like the kids are pretty motivated by hearing the band, because that's what drives all the rest of the groups. If
Yeah.
there's no sound, what are we doing?
Right, right. I'm definitely a competitive individual. So this parade season, we definitely made some noise and came for some people. So the kids like those type of things.
Yes.
And we also are changing up our look. We want to look good too. So if you look good, you feel good, you play good.
Yes, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where did you hail from before landing here at McDonald 35? In other words, where your people from? Where your mom and him from?
I'm a native of New Orleans. Grew up in the Seventh Ward. I went to St. Augustine High School. That's where I started my band career. I did 5 years there. Played drums. I was a drum captain and section leader in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated. Went to Jackson State. Played mellophone there. I was at Jackson State for a while, for about 6 years.
You got out.
You got out.
Yes. That's what you finished.
That's the most important thing, huh?
Yes. We go to finish.
I graduated with my degree in music education
Mhm.
in 2012, and I got my master's from Alcorn State, and I think that was 19. Yeah, that wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and ever since then, I went to Whitten Middle School. I taught at middle school for about 3 years in Jackson, Mississippi.
Mhm.
Then I came back home and I was working at Young Audience for about a
Yes.
year.
Mhm.
Then I went to Douglas, and that was the last school I was at before I'm here. I was at Douglas for a good 4 years as
Okay.
a band director.
Yeah. So you've come from good stuff. You've been around. You've been able to spread your wings a bit. What is your expectation for your students entering your program?
Dedication. I feel like you can't do anything if you're not dedicated to wanting to be your best self and be better.
Mhm.
So when I'm recruiting kids, I'm looking for kids not with the experience or anything, but just dedication and the will to keep on trying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. I can work with you. You can do that.
Absolutely. And as you are watching it grow, are you seeing that kids are signing up late? Like, oh, the band sounds good. Let me hurry up and get in.
Oh yeah, I got about 25 kids in the school.
25?
After parade season that want to be in the band. So we are about to start working on some sectional things, and we about to get it rolling. We trying to be over 100 next year.
I love that. Now, what do you need from the community? Because practices run long, people are hungry, people are thirsty, and all of those different things. How can a community pitch in?
Uh, they can pitch in by donating water, certain things like that. I know we're gonna start our campaign for new
Uniforms.
uniforms. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
we've had these uniforms since 2015, and but luckily they're still in
In good.
decent condition.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time for us to upgrade, especially with the growth of the program. So those are the main things that we need at this moment.
So community, alumni, supporters, and
And
lovers of
instruments.
people, and instruments, and people who love 35. Water for practices, instruments. If you have students and kids in your family who tried the trumpet and was like, "I'm all right," bring it. They can use it. And what other ways that can our community support?
We have a donation link that's on the website, and if you ever just want to donate, if you don't know what you want to do, just donate to the band via the link online.
Okay, so we're looking forward to contributed things in kind and also money. And we definitely will get in the field to make sure that we provide the support to you all here at 35. And I mean, you're doing a wonderful job, and we definitely want to see you continue with it. I'm not gonna hold you much longer because I know you gotta
Lunch
report to
duty.
you gotta report to your next station. But thank you so much for joining us,
Thank you
and
for
we will
having
be
me.
talking to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I'll see you this weekend. So yes, everybody, we are having a wonderful time here on the campus of McDonough 35. You've heard from the band director, you've heard from the school leader, you've heard from our female drum major, because we likes to see it. We likes to see it a lot. I was glad to see her at the helm. And now joining us is the super producer,
Wow.
Rico.
I don't need all that today. They ain't no just jumping on.
Yeah,
Being a special guest.
it's a lot of stuff going on here, and I know your school around the corner. How you feeling being up in the nest?
But like I said, during the Mardi Gras, I got my family's lineage is up in here too on my grandfather's side. So
Uh-huh.
my grandfather, my aunt, some of my cousins, all 35
Mhm.
alumni. So I'm accommodated to it. It's really not no bad. Just because like I know family been here.
Right.
So I've been here.
Uh-huh.
I've been accustomed to the maroon and the gold. Really my whole life. So
Uh-huh.
35 ain't I'm all right with 35.
Yeah,
I actually
listen.
talked to a couple of months.
We're not airing nobody out. We're not putting
I talked
nobody
to
out there.
some girls.
Yeah,
from
you know
35
some
though.
people from
Shout out to
35.
them. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
For sure. like your mama said, no, that was your little friend.
Yeah, exactly. I have little friends with 35. So shout out to cool people though.
For sure, for sure.
No bad blood 35 over here.
The alum have been pouring in. We got to hear the band and see the marching units. We had a whole stunts going on with the cheerleaders over there. That's what
Right.
I was trying to tell you. We do stunts.
Yeah, you so do.
We do stunts, and we be the ones holding up the next float in the parade because we doing stunts in the street.
And I caught it in my periphery. I didn't see them go up, but I see them come down.
Yeah.
And I grabbed my little heart. Hello.
Like, don't drop her. No, we
But it
we
is good.
practice at those things.
Oh,
we
yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
practice at those things, and it's been pretty cool to be here in the school. One, see former students because you got to meet two of them. One I think I taught her in 4th grade, so she's a sophomore now. And then another student I taught at dance, and she's a junior. To see that kids are continue to come back and come back and come
Right.
back. And I don't know if you saw Mac the preacher, Michaela.
I did. She
She's the
cutting up.
the captain of the
Captain, all
majorettes,
in the front.
doing her thing and doing it well. I really do enjoy to see us together embracing each other, and it's really been a lot of hug, kiss, and y'all know I don't really like to be touched, but I have
Yeah.
been embracing and accepting.
The hand hugs.
Yeah,
to
well,
give you today.
yeah, because no, please don't stop. But it has been a wonderful joy to be back in the building, also to talk to the students and also hear the conversations, positive conversations about our youth. Because please know again, none of what you see the kids do performance wise or discussion wise, none of that. They don't wake up that day. That requires practice. That requires teachers and staff to stay late at the school
Right.
in order to make sure that they're able to be rehearsed and to hit their marks that they need to. I want to give a quick shout out to our people in the chat. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Good morning, Martin Curley, Lori Weber, Chuck Hunt checking in from Monroe. Good morning to Cameron Jones. Good morning, Miss Jackie Samarium. Also, Mark, Miss Joyce. She's the class of 1960. I hope to
All
see
right.
you this weekend, Miss Joyce Taylor. Also, yes, Chuck is giving you all the hey, Doris.
Oh, he's there. Oh, appreciate it, Chuck. What's going on, bro?
For sure. Oh, Chuck Hunt said the drum major looked like she could be. She looked like she could be in my family.
Well,
We low key look like
yeah,
we could.
I can see it.
We all cousins.
I can see it.
We all cousins. We are all cousins. I was trying to get Coach Allen, and she has successfully evaded the broadcast, but I will not let her live it down. She's been corralling kids, getting everybody into different places because the two bulk of the classes are in two separate spaces. So you know that's some logistic things
Yeah.
in place for that. So everybody is um, running to make sure kids are safe. Kids are making the two class because this is a holiday for us. They still have to do the work. No day off for y'all.
Right.
And as the parents and different leaders in the city are passing through, they're making sure that they make some sort of contact with the staff here and lending their support. And I look forward to seeing more of that. Does St. No do something like that?
What?
Like
And help?
no, y'all do go back and help me. There's never a joke for that. But in terms of like having like a day where the people do a career fair or like come back and talk to the kids.
I'm a yes.
Okay.
But I don't think it's this big. 'Cause I think it's like it's like your big brother's coming back. You know what I mean? So like we had the banner play, but we won't have tables and
Oh yeah, no.
and everything.
We,
and
we
all
we're
that.
gonna roll it all out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when they say best and the brightest, that also means be as extra as you can be.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be like set there. I don't think everybody come at once. I think it'll be like a set. Like he said, so brother, some souls come in talk about this, and brother, so come talk about that. But
They're in and out of the classrooms, the different professionals in their different respective careers. They're going to talk to kids who are interested in that. And then after they finish their section, they go to the next to make sure that everybody gets some exposure on things that they're interested in. But yeah, these are ideas for you say we need to save the children. This is your part. Community, find your high school, find your kids' high school. Get there and ask how your hands can be contributed to uplift the students and also to continue the legacy of the school. So it's about that time, everybody. You've been listening to The Front Porch on WBOK. Remember to practice random acts of kindness and do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. It's Fish Plate Friday. You can stop at Bethany and get you a $7 fish plate. Don't forget to go hit those spots and hit them up and make sure you're supporting those locations where you can get fish fries from today. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
and it's your boy, Rico Andre Sanders.
Yes, and we hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and we're going to catch y'all on the flip.
Let me stop.
Oh, my God. Bye, y'all. Have a good weekend.